Alright guys, what is up and welcome back to Garry's Mod. Today we'll be taking a look at 10 of my favorite Nextbots. Now Nextbots aren't exactly like NPCs as you guys know. They work quite differently, and we've done a top 10 NPC video. Now we're going to do a top 10 Nextbot video. Now just because these are in a specific order, it was hard for me to pick my favorite one, so if you guys disagree, please let me know what you would have wanted on the list in the comment section down below. Starting up at number 10, we have the Shrek Nextbot. Now guys, Shrek is a jolly old guy, right? We all love Shrek, don't we? Right? Anyway, you're not going to love Shrek after this mod because this Nextbot is terrifying. Put it in a very specific map and you're going to have nightmares. And suddenly, All Star by Smash Mouth will now be the tune to your darkest dreams. It is a very basic Nextbot, which is why I put it at number 10. It's also very meme-worthy, which I'm not too fond of, but it still is a very good Nextbot nonetheless. On to number 9, we have the Insanity Nextbot. This one is based on Joy from the Inside Out Disney Pixar franchise. Now, technically this iteration is from a specific video on YouTube, and it's a custom character that was made based off of the said Pixar character. And it turned into complete nightmare fuel, and now it is in Garry's mod, and I dare you to put it in the maze. I seriously dare you. But it's not too crazy. It's kind of like the Shrek Nextbot, like I just said. It's just very basic, but very fun to mess around with. Number 8, we have Gore Fields, another twisted character from a normally innocent franchise. Gore Fields is not the cat you remember. It is now this crazy spider-looking thing that will kill you at every single turn. And just like the last two, it doesn't really bring anything crazy to the table. It's just kind of a very basic Nextbot, but still very cool nonetheless. And just the creepy factor. This one is probably one of the creepiest ones on the entire list. And number 7, we have Joy of Creation. Guys, Five Nights at Freddy's has been a very terrifying franchise in general. So many people have fallen in love with it. This takes it to 11. Think of all the creepy things you've seen of Foxy, Bonnie, and Freddy, and throw them out the window because this is going to set a whole new bar. One of the creepiest packs of Nextbots I've ever seen, and definitely the creepiest Five Nights at Freddy's based Nextbot or NPC pack in general that I've ever seen. I've seen quite a few of them, and this one tops all of them completely. Number 6 is SCP-106. Now, there's been a lot of SCPs, right? But nothing like the tried and true 106 Invincible Nextbot. I've fought with this thing so many times, and you guys know we've tested it in the Will It Survive series, and it seems to always win. Barely any weapon has ever even left a scratch on him, let alone destroy him. And if that's not terrifying enough, well, he can go through walls as 106 tends to do, and this was the first iteration of 106 I think I really had a good experience with. Number 5, we have the Soma Nextbot pack, another Nextbot pack from the game franchise known as Soma by the same people who made Amnesia, the Amnesia games. You guys will know, very awesome franchise. In fact, I used to even do videos for them a very long time ago. If any of you remember that, you are awesome. But this is a very cool Nextbot pack. A lot of the Nextbots have specific death animations when you die to them, and it looks really, really good. In fact, I almost wish I put this even higher, but a very cool Nextbot pack. They chase you around. It's scary, like all these do, but this one has a good variety of them, and that's why I think it deserves a pretty high spot on this list. Number 4, we have the Kresu Nextbot. Now, this is just by itself. It's not in a pack or anything, but my god, this thing in the maze is so bone-chillingly terrifying, I can't even express it into words. I think it's still probably the scariest thing I've ever put in the maze. It barely makes any sound. It's this weird head with like dangling organs, and it seriously just creeps the hell out of me. I don't know why, maybe it's just me, but this one in particular is more scary than a lot of these Nextbots on the pack. In fact, I'll go ahead and say it's the scariest Nextbot I think I've seen. And even more scary, guys, that's the theme for today. Bendy and the Ink Machine Nextbots are number 3. Now this is a very awesome pack of very, very scary Nextbots. I know you guys might know Bendy and the Ink Machine. It's kind of like Five Nights at Freddy's, where it seems to appeal to a younger audience and it's kind of cutesy, but then it has a very dark, sinister reality. And this Nextbot pack brings that You spawn these Nextbots and you're going to die horribly. And there's going to be a lot of very weird looking Nextbots in this pack. Number 2, we have the Invincible Nextbot 2. Now, I know you might be thinking, Necros, why are you putting this number 2? It's just a regular, basic Nextbot. But here's the thing. The Invincible NPC is normally an NPC. This one is both. Now, I don't know if that's even really possible. Someone tell me in the comments. But apparently, judging by the description, it says this is a Nextbot and an NPC. And that blew my mind right there. But not only that, this is not your regular Invincible character. No, this guy can fight back, and he will with lasers, and he'll run after you, and I dare you to shoot him, I dare you. And at number 1, guys, we have the Slender Fortress 2 Nextbot pack. This is such a weird and wacky Nextbot pack. You have Oogie Boogie from the Nightmare Before Christmas series. You have this crazy floating head. You have Hitler that went to a rave. You have Woody that is not the Woody you remember from your childhood, I promise. And there's just so many weird Nextbots in this. It's just a big pile of crazy Nextbots that I think are just amazing to use together, and in the maze is even better. And I like the variety here. That's really what won me over, is just how massive the pack is. There's even an expanded Nextbot pack that we took a look at recently you can check out. There's so many crazy Nextbots in this pack, and I had the most fun with this, in my opinion, so this was the one I had to pick as my number 1. But if you guys did disagree, or you did agree, please let me know in the comments, and if you liked this video, please leave a like and subscribe down below. That's going to be the end of this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, though. I'll see you in the next video. Let me know what you want to see in the next one, and until next time, my friends, thanks for watching, and farewell. As always, if you click on the video to the left, you'll see my most recent video, and the video on the right will be a random video on my channel. Thanks for watching, guys, and until next time.